Hello, everyone. It's Crystal Neat here with your July 16th, 2020 daily tarot reading. As always, we're picking up on the overall vibe to see what is the best action and or steps that we can take. So today I have the Four of Cups, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. I also pulled us a card from my spell deck that I have, and we received Soulmate Spell. Okay, these cards are super cute. I always like to kind of touch on things like this from time to time to it's just so many negative stereotypes around spell work, and a lot of people don't realize a lot of times if you were even brought up in church or within religion, you've practiced spells many of times and you just didn't know what it was. So it's everything that is words with very strong intention that raise a certain vibration depending on what it is you're focusing on and or trying to do. Now, if that person is evil and they're trying to do something evil, well, that's on the person. That doesn't necessarily make a spell bad. Do you get what I mean? It's just like saying words are bad. No, words are bad. Words aren't bad, but depending on what words you say and the action and the intent you have behind them makes the words bad. It's the same thing with spells. People who set their intentions are not evil because they practice spells. Now, if you are acting in a low vibrational place of trying to control other people and all of this other kind of crazy stuff besides protecting yourself and building a higher vibrational frequency, whether that's bringing in more income or bringing in love or whatever it might be, then you get the point, okay? And ultimately, like they say, we should be waking up more every day saying, how can I serve the universe versus how can the universe serve me? Me. What can the universe give me? Ask the universe, what can I give you? What can I do to be of service to people? All right, so let's get started. We have the Four of Cups upright, and the Four of Cups, honestly, it brings a bit of boredom. It does. It's that moment in a relationship to where you're bored. Okay, but the Four of Cups is that a movie scene where it's like the guy's an amazing guy, right? And he does everything for her. He treats her like a queen, and she breaks up with him for a bad boy. Okay, now with her doing that, she put herself in a position to allow her what wasn't working or what she felt like she wasn't getting to override the love in the relationship. Now, I'm not by any means saying if you're not happy in a relationship, stay. And if you leave, you're horrible. But sometimes you have to weigh your options. And we've seen it when somebody is just being very unappreciative to the person they're with. And so you go off looking for something else out of boredom when you could have tried to make work what you had. And every situation is different. Some people do just grow away from each other, but you get my point. The Four of Cups is when you're being ungrateful. The Four of Cups is when you get bored. And in order to get bored, that means you're not being very productive. And so you have to be careful not to get too bored to where you just start to not really appreciate life. Like, think about it. If you sit in your house all day instead of going out in nature, whether that's, taking a ride to the store, or maybe to a park, or sitting out in your backyard, just getting a tan or something like that, when you get out, you can appreciate more versus when you keep yourself closed in situations, closed-minded, indoors. A lot of times you have a harder time seeing the greater good or what could be better or how you can be grateful for things in your life. So just watch that. Some of you, this is a clear relationship reading, and that's why we got the soulmate card, because some of you are being unappreciated in a relationship and it sucks. Nothing worse than feeling overworked, used. And for those of you who are with people that you love, show them that you love them. Show them that you appreciate them. More than telling them. Words mean nothing with the cups. The cups want you to feel it. They want you to show it with your emotions. So doing something nice for someone you love might really, really help today. And that way, with the Seven of Swords in reverse, you don't feel like people are getting over on you, or you don't feel like people are just trying to get away with something. You're moved past that. On a day like this, you're able to see past what normally would have put you in an ungrateful state and then made you go into this situation of, oh, in the past, I should have done this. It's funny because I was doing this to myself. I heard that they are not no longer giving out passports, right? And for the longest, I'm like, oh, I need to renew my passport. I need to renew my passport. Oh, I need to get a new passport for the baby. Like I have been saying, I need to do this, and I didn't do it. And now you can't get a passport, and I'm pissed. Honestly, I'm just like, well, I get it. I get the climate. I get what's going on, COVID and whatnot. But within me, I instantly went into Seven of Swords. Somebody's stealing something from me. They're taking my freedom. I should have done this. We should have done that. We shouldn't have waited. And that's why I'm happy I have my other half who helps me too sometimes by saying, everything is how it needs to be. We didn't do it because we didn't do it. It wasn't the right time. It's no need to go back and say what you should have done because you didn't. And so we have to check ourselves today so we're not doing this to ourselves, going back over old relationships that sucked or that hurt our feelings or things that people stole from us. Okay. Now, I will say this. A lot of times with the Seven of Swords, if something was taken from you, a lot of the times you can find it with this energy. So the next card we have is the Ace of Cups in reverse. Because if you do that, you find yourself emotionally drained. If you are being unappreciated or unappreciating people within your life, if you're too concerned of the divorce or the marriage you shouldn't have got in, or the best friend you should have never let get close to you, the more resentment you have, the less space you have for love. And I get it. We're not just these robots who stay happy all the time. But staying in resentment and fear vibration definitely makes the experience harder. And with, every day is a blessing, you all. The last thing we need to do is be ungrateful. Just pat yourself on the back for being alive and being safe and being healthy and be the best person that you can be. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and read the soulmate spell that came out. And I like that this came out because this actually deals with love, and a lot of our energy today is love, conflicts in love. Ace of Cups in reverse. Stop looking for the love outside of you to be given. It's not going to be given to you today. That's why I said we have to be the people to give the love, because when the Ace of Cups is in reverse, it requires introspection of how you're loving yourself. Okay, so this is a soulmate spell. Very simple. It says, if you're seeking a soulmate, this simple spell will do the trick. On the next new moon, take 2 pieces of rose quartz and stand in the center of your bedroom holding them like 2 pink candles and recite, beautiful crystal, I hold this night, flame with love for my delight. Harm to none as love comes to me. This I ask, and shall it be. Keep the candles and crystals on your love altar or bedside table and think of it as a shrine of love. Repeat 3 nights in a row and ready yourself for your amour. Oh, I love this. So these are super cute. What is the difference? I don't know what the difference from a spell and a poem is. It's saying it with intentions. I'm happy that we're breaking out of these places and doing things like this. This is great. This is great for someone who we aren't putting Johnny in we aren't putting Johnny in some type of horrible situation, or we aren't causing any harm by calling in soulmate love energy. Nothing is wrong with this. To each his own. I don't judge you if you don't do it. Like they say, take what you can and leave what you don't need. But somebody needs to bring more love in their life. Somebody is out there hurting. Someone out there is wishing that they had the love of their children or their mother or a partner or a soulmate, because soulmates can take form in more than just lovers, and they need to set these intentions and look at that and have those stones and candles there as a symbol of love. Nothing is wrong with that. And then it's crazy scary when you actually manifest it and you're like, whoa, wish I would have been doing this a long time ago. So I hope this helped in some way, you all. I hope that you all have a beautiful, beautiful day. Love yourself. Feel your emotions, but don't let them control you. If people are not appreciating you, stop giving them multiple chances. Why are you letting thieves constantly back in your life? When friends, lovers, people show me that they're not, that they don't appreciate me for the person I am, bye-bye. And I'm not going to hold on to that. I'm going to release that, send you love, and keep filling my cup. All right? Talk to you all later. Have a great one.